Second ever vlog. I might do that at the start of all the videos actually. Haven't decided. Just say the number and a little jingle. Might make up a jingle, not sure. Anyway, today my mummy is coming. So I'm quite excited to see her. I haven't seen her for a few weeks, so it'll be really nice to catch up. Hopefully we'll get me lunch and maybe she might even let me video her. So I've had to have an outfit change. I'm now wearing top and jeans because basically I was wearing a dress earlier, and the reason I was wearing a dress is because in the morning I'm all like cold and having to wear all the jumpers and whatnot, and then by the evening, in the afternoon, absolutely boiling. So I thought today it's a good day to get the legs out. Had to put them away though, bit nips. In other news, Phil and I have been going to the gym every day this week, so I'm quite pleased with myself. Haven't been staying there too long though, probably should stay there a couple of hours. We've been staying there half of that. But at least we're making progress, we're getting fit. Yes, got a bit of an injury today though. The old hamstring, bit tight. On the weekend we were practicing barrel rolls, and on Monday my butt cheeks were hurting. It's now Wednesday. Sore hamstring. Brilliant. My mummy is here and she brought Elizabelle. Hey, Elizabelle. So we are in Ask and my mummy is here.
Hi.
As you can see, we've not been to Ask before. I'm not sure why we haven't been to Ask, but we've not been to Ask. So we're quite excited, aren't we?
Oh yes, thumbs up.
What have you ordered?
Pork.
I've gone for a risotto. Here's my risotto. There's Mum and her pork. Looks delicious. I'm quite excited. Okay, so we just went to Ask for lunch. What did we think of Ask?
Oh, it's very nice. Love the food.
Really delicious. Really enjoyed that chocolate pudding. Although, not going to lie, I was looking at it thinking I could have eaten this all to myself. But I did share, didn't I?
Yes, you shared.
It was very kind. And then after that, we just popped to Cook in Northwood. When I'm feeling lazy, I go to Cook and get some ready meals because they're delicious and they're made home fresh or whatever. Anyway, they taste really nice. Whilst we were in there, we saw a lady who works there who happens to be my mum's best friend from when they were children. And you haven't seen her in how long?
Oh, 20 odd years.
20 years. There she was. So I think it was meant to be, and it was really good that I'm feeling lazy about cooking tonight. Okay, so I'm in Watford and I have got Adele with me again. I think Adele should just be a regular feature of my vlog every week because, well, you've made it into the last two now. Are you quite happy with that achievement, Adele?
Oh, very.
Okay, so we came here today to see the new Topshop, which, ooh, as you can see, is not open. We're supposed to be opening today. We're a bit disappointed, aren't we?
Yes, came especially early and it was closed.
It was closed and they turned us away because they're cruel. So it might open a bit later, but we're going to have a nice lunch and have a mooch, aren't we?
Yeah.
Elle's going into her favourite shop now. Wrong section though. So we're at Ed's Easy Diner and it's brilliant. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Kimberly to arrive. We're going to have a takeaway night in. Very excited about that. Bit of a girly evening. Expect Holly to explode with excitement at any minute because as soon as she spots her out of the window, she's just going to explode, really. Can you see Holly on the window? She's looking out for Kimberly. So yes, today really busy. Went to Watford, had a nice lunch at Ed's Easy Diner. I really like that place, mostly because I like the music that they play and I like the style and I just love American diners. So, and also, most importantly, as you've probably guessed, I quite like food. So the combination of all of those things together works. Just works for me. I think Kim might be here, I'm not sure. Is Kim here, Holly? Have a look out the window. I don't think it is Kimberly. Don't think so. Phil and I have been going to the gym a lot recently, as I may have mentioned. and we were talking about the changing rooms and the difference between the two. And in the women's changing rooms, I find that the women aren't really that nude at all. They all kind of hide in the corners and cover up and are really quick and try not to make eye contact with anybody. And it's all a bit awkward, especially when I've got to get changed myself. And I don't know if I'm entirely sure of getting my bats out in the changing room. I'm not too sure about that, but I go for it anyway. But as I said, everyone, it's not too awkward, but it sort of is, because nobody's looking at you because they're all trying to cover up themselves. And so you know no one's really looking at you, but in the same breath you're like a bit nude in front of other people. So it's a bit of an awkward experience, I find. I don't enjoy it very much. And Phil doesn't enjoy his very much because he says that the men are a bit over the top and they have all of their bits out and they're lunging and they're sort of not really bothered that they've got all of their bits out, whereas Phil sort of is a bit bothered that he's got his bits out. So I think he sort of goes in the corner like I do. But I was talking to Adele earlier about it, and I think it might be because women and men sort of, a lot of women, I mean obviously some women do go to get fit and whatever, but I think women a lot of the time we go because we're uncomfortable with our bodies and we want to change them and improve them, whereas men go to be a bit stallion like and show off. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm just about to visit Grandad today. Looking forward to seeing him. It's going to be fun. Last night I got to see my friend Kimberly. We had a lovely evening and lots of Chinese food, which is my favourite, in case you were wondering. So, in the news this morning, Scotland have decided to vote no against becoming independent. Personally, I think it's a brilliant move because I like that we're all together and I'm a bit selfish like that. And I just think we're stronger together than we are apart. So well done, Scotland. And in other news, there was a huge thunderstorm last night. And naturally, Phil and I slept through it, so it's not really exciting at all. I'm one of those people who always sleep through these big storms. I go onto social media or the news and there's like, oh, big storm last night. And I'm like, really? Really? No, it's a bit wet outside. So we're on our way to our friend Alex's house. Not the Alex that you met in the last vlog, different Alex. She lives in Maida Vale, so we're currently driving through Edgware. There's a bit of traffic around. Phil's escorting us, aren't you, Phil?
Yep.
Yeah. We're going to have a yummy lunch, I think, today, so should be fun. Just in case you were wondering what Edgware looks like, this is what Edgware looks like. Bit grey, I think. Just seen this really cool place on the way home. Not sure what it is. It looks awesome. So concluding my second ever vlog, we've had a nice day today, bit of a lazy one. Went and met my friend for lunch in Maida Vale, as I mentioned earlier. I had duck leg and some roast potatoes, very delicious. For pudding I had brownie with vanilla ice cream, bit of a staple choice for me when I'm out. I do look for the brownie sundaes or just hot fudge brownie, anything chocolatey with some ice cream, quite happy with that. It's a bit of a gloomy Saturday. I don't know if you can see outside, looks a bit miserable. But we quite enjoyed our trip to Maida Vale. My friend has a lovely home and it's a really nice area. So if you are about in London, you can check it out. There's a really nice canal actually that we walked along on this gloomy Saturday. Something else that we did today was we started watching a new TV series, something called The Strain. It's a horror, so perhaps don't watch it before bedtime. I personally didn't find it that scary though, so I think you'll be alright. It's one of those ones with a bit of mystery to it and a bit of jumpy bits. It's about this plane that lands and people on it not alive. Don't really think they're dead either, so a bit of a mystery involved. Maybe check it out if it sounds like something you fancy. Second ever vlog, over and out.